Hello everyone, welcome back to Candid Julie. I hope you are all well. Yes, and today I'm so excited that we are airing our first episode of Candid Julie. As we all know, some of the issues that we'll be discussing on this platform includes marriage. Therefore, to start us off, we'll have one Mr. X highlighting some of the ups and downs he has been having in his marriage. During this audio session, Mr. X will remain anonymous for privacy purposes.
Okay, how I met her through a friend.
Okay.
Yes, a friend introduced her to me.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, she's a good girl. She told me the qualities, how she is, blah, 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 how she can make a good wife. Then I was in that mood I wanted to marry.
So was it out of love? Sorry to cut you short. Was it out of love, or you just wanted to marry?
Okay, when you want to marry,
yes,
when you feel you get a perfect match,
yes,
it's always just start automatically.
okay,
There's nothing you know at this and that. But we stayed apart for like 3 months when we were still knowing each other. But we did find in ourselves that we are compatible.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can go ahead. You married this lady?
Yes, I married her. Unfortunately, when I was marrying her, she had a kid.
Okay.
But then she was 2 months old. Then she was from a breakup, which was not good. The boyfriend impregnated her. Then he went. The boyfriend went. So when I came in, the team as a dad started to advise her not to worry about what has happened. So from there, she picked on and we started staying together.
Okay. Okay.
So life was just okay. The marriage was okay. I was hustling. I was walking around. I was in Nairobi by then. I was walking around. Then she was teaching somewhere in Nairobi. Okay, so when the baby, every now and then, we were just okay. Right. So after some time, then we stayed. Later on, then one day, she noticed.
Yeah.
Before that, she noticed that her belly was swelling.
Okay.
Then she told me, what is not happening? Then I told her, one day. So I left. After that, when work went down, I left and I went to Homa Bay. Then I went to work there. Then she informed me that she was pregnant.
Without knowing?
Yes, even me, I didn't know. I didn't notice.
Okay.
Yeah, this one now pregnant. She, after giving birth, she was not using any what do you call it, planning. Yes.
Okay.
So after that, then that's where she told me then, she told me that being the other baby was still young, she was around the 6 months.
Okay.
6-7 months.
Yes.
And this one also was now coming.
Okay.
It was around 3-4 months after.
Yes.
So she was stressed out how what was going to happen. Then she opted. She told me she wants to do abortion, but I was not cool with it.
Okay.
Yes. So she did that. Then I worked there for 1 month. Then the money which I got, I sent to her.
Yes.
Then she did that. Okay, it was so devastating that I did not want to indulge in that.
She terminated the pregnancy?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
Because she was so scared what was going to be, what people are going to say actually. That is the main reason.
What people are going to say about...
So, yes. But I told her, a baby comes with, anakuja na family yake, but she refused. That one, he stayed very well again, but now financially was down. So that's when I started seeing mysterious things up and down.
Yes.
Then, luckily,
Yes.
I got a job with my cousin picked me up with a job in the area.
Okay.
So I started working. So this one was coming to uplift our family.
Yes.
So when I started working over there, then after 2 weeks, you are the good person. I will always tell her, I've got this and this, so we plan with this. But with that, our planning was always very poor. She was poor, a poor spender. So this thing was worrying me.
Yes.
So most of the time she wanted me to give her my whole salary. I didn't know the salary, then she planned with it. But I was like, no, if I give you this, you are not going to plan with it well. Which was uncool with me.
Okay.
So later on I realized after that, so anytime I was being paid,
Yes.
which was payday,
Yes.
we used to have to quarrel a lot. A lot.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So in that, so after that year, I was always like, my conjugal rights I was not also getting.
Okay.
So
you were being denied sex?
Yes, sex.
Okay.
How can I see the woman in the house then she stay like a month, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yes.
But when you demand for sex, she claims she's tired, she overworked. So that's when I had a red flag. So I said, why? So I used to ask her, where do you get the sex? If you're denying me the sex, where do you get it?
Yes.
She was not giving me an explanation. She was always saying, I'm tired, blah, 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 and so forth. So that's when I said, no, maybe there's something happening. So the neighbor, we used to talk to a certain boy, a certain guy, who was our neighbor.
Okay.
Not immediate neighbor. He was living on the other floor, on the other side of the house.
Okay.
But so we are on this side. So they could talk, even if I was in the house, I could hear them talk over.
Yes.
So why are you used to that guy so much? So sometimes he always say, so and so has done, so and has got such a thing, he's out, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, how do you know if you're not being there?
Yes.
No, this guy we always talk. Okay. I used to do that. So after that, then I used to work on a night shift.
Yes.
1 week, then 1 week full shift. So at night, when I was working on a night shift, we never used to link up.
Okay.
So I leave in the morning. When she was going to work, I will come back at around 9.
Yes.
Then sleep. Then I will go to job at around 4:30. So we are never meeting.
That's 30 p.m.
Yeah. 4:30 p.m.
Okay.
So I think this time.
Yes.
That's where I think she also started cheating on that area. I am not sure, but so just my conscience.
Yes.
Nilikuwa tunashuku.
That
so one day
cheating?
Yeah. So one day when she went to take a bath, then I took her phone.
Yes.
Then when I checked, then the guy, the discussion they were having there was not a pleasant one. Even, So that's when they were new mutual friends to her by this guy. Then the response, because the guy said, delete this before your heart receives it.
Okay.
So then the picture was deleted, but our response was, hey, it is hot. I don't know, because if a man says you something and he says it's hot, obvious, you just know what he did.
Something seductive. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how you found out that she was cheating on you?
Yes, so that's how I found out.
Okay.
She was cheating. So being here, she was doing me conjugal rights. I was like, why? Mkatianga, nini.
Okay.
So those are the defenses we only use. We are just friends.
Okay.
Yes, we are friends in quotes. It is always friends in quotes.
I get it.
So So when I took the phone then, I used our phone. I sent up the phone to the guy. So I think the guy thought to the one who was to call.
Yes.
She was the one who was. So when the guy called, then I said, "Yo, you kumbe wewe una manga na bibi yangu hapa na mnaendanganya nini na beste?"
Ndio.
Yeah. So the guy, I mean, feel sorry.
To your wife.
On the next day, I came back to the house because I came back at around midnight.
Yes.
Then she was somehow quarreling. Then when she had come back from, she came back. She went to get and she came back. Yes. So when she was applying oil on her body, then she started escalating. So I was like, "Why are you making noise?"
Yes.
Then here she started using unpleasant words like, I can be single and this thing, tapping a private part. This thing is money. I can use it to get money. So I was like, what are you doing?
She taps her private part. Sorry to
tapping her. Yes.
Tapped that and akakwambia hiyo ni pesa.
Hii ni pesa.
Okay.
So I was like, what? So I said, okay, what are you waiting for? Giving an example with the single ladies around who are having an affair with different men.
Okay.
So I said, what are you waiting for? Unangoja firimbi upigwe tuachane.
Yeah.
So we discussed, we went to work. Then after some time, when we had the concern started talking again, because man and wife didn't take long. So then she came and talked to me nicely. She started being nice. But there was something which was killing my unconscious. My conscious, I mean.
Okay.
The tapping of her private part.
Okay.
I was like, this thing is not right, but I tried to tell her, you ask your mom about it, if it is not right, but she will be dismissing it. Like, no, those things do not exist, there's nothing like that.
So what's that in your culture? What's that?
In our culture, that is so bad, it's a taboo actually, United Chira.
Chira. That's
yes.
Luo
culture.
Luo culture. Okay, yes. So how did this affect you? Because I believe if it's a taboo, then it must have some consequences.
Yes, so I started experiencing severe headache, high body temperature, losing weight.
Yes.
So I lost weight. I was weighing 98 kilos.
Yes.
Then in a period of like 3 months, not 3 months, 3 weeks.
Yes.
I was around 60 something, 62.
Oh, okay.
Just 50, heading to 50, 62 to 58.
Wow.
So I was putting on initially I was putting on at 38 waist.
Yes.
Or 39.
Okay.
Then I came back to 33, waist 33.
So did you go for cleansing, because such, if you don't, I believe it's always said that if you don't go for cleansing, did you go for that?
Yes. Then she told her mom about what I told her. Then her mom too akapigia my dad. So my dad called me. It was on a Friday.
Yes.
Evening.
Okay.
So akaniambia nimesikia kuna kitu iliyopo ni kweli. Yeah, I told her, yes, it is true. Okay, I need you here as soon as possible. So we went to Migori. We organized and went to Migori with her and the baby.
Yes.
And that's where we were cleansed. Then we came back.